Hi, my name is Gina Badality from Mom Blog, and this is my mom application for Mamavation Bootcamp. I'd like to show you some of the reasons I'd like to be involved in this non-toxic campaign. First reason is, of course, for myself. I'm not very fit, I'm not very healthy, and I need someone to get me on the ball, to find time in my life to get fit and healthy for my other reasons, which I'm going to show you why I would love to be in this campaign. This is my daughter, Amelia. She is 10 years old. She's going into the 5th grade next year, and she has mosaic Down syndrome. She struggles with food sensitivities. She is dairy makes her sneeze. Chocolate puts her in a fog, and it's very difficult for her academically. It's difficult for her to make friends. She has some speech issues as well, and I've noticed that when we feed her, it can affect her behavior. She has aggression sometimes, but I'm really struggling to find a good way to feed her and clean out her diet so that she's eating to put meat on her. She eats all the time and she's skin and bones. So that's my first reason. My second reason is my daughter, Zoe. Zoe has autism. They tell you that autism is prevalent in boys, but I know an awful lot of girls who have autism. The CDC recently came out and said that by their estimates, it's actually 1 in 50 children who has autism. So this is a big issue. She also has sensory issues. Has very, very little verbal abilities, and she's a great, bubbly, effervescent kid, but she has a hard time making friends because of her speech disorder and her emotional control issues. She's really smart, and she's just, both my kids, they're just happy, bright, wonderful kids, but they deserve to have a cleaner, more non-toxic life. Third reason, this is my husband. We'll be celebrating 15 years come August of being married. We've been together for 21, and he's a wonderful guy. He's the guy who said, when I said I want to quit my job and start a blog and blog professionally, he said, sure, let's just save up money and then you can do it, hon. He struggles a lot with stress and anxiety and depression, and he absolutely does not eat healthy, and I would like to get him healthy and fit so he doesn't have as much stress in his life. Final reason I want to do it is because Mom Blog is dedicated to helping inspire and encourage moms who are raising kids with disabilities, with special needs, with medical disorders, with food sensitivities and restricted diets. It's a difficult thing for any parent to be a parent, but for when you're raising a kid with special needs, it's an extra added component. You're not only just doing the regular job of parenting, and on top of that, teaching life skills, and on top of that, doing your IEPs, the meeting with your teachers, keeping track of therapists, psychologists, doctors, visits, paperwork, and for those of us doing special diets, making sure that no food has gluten in it. You also have to follow things very closely politically because of the 1 in 50 with the autism. There's so many kids getting autism and ADHD and Asperger's and all these kinds of special needs kids now that there weren't years ago, that there's very little funding for them. And so you always have to be aware of that because programs are often getting cut or chopped or eliminated, and aids are getting reduced, and your child doesn't have as many resources as he or she used to have. So you have to keep on top of that as well as everything else. Keep educated on the law, the disability laws, and any changes in them. So it's a lot of work. It's like a regular day is not 24, it's more like 48 hours. You feel like you're working a day on top of trying to bring in enough money to take care of all this. And usually what happens for a lot of moms is you just fall to the bottom. You don't have time to eat right. You don't have time to take care of yourself. But our kids need us to be fit and healthy. If we're going to carry a workload like this to raise our kids and get them the lives they need and deserve, we need to be fit and healthy. And I think this campaign is really great. I think my readers would be interested in it. And I think it would uplift and encourage them to remember that they got to take care of themselves as well as their family. So that's my application. I do hope you select me, and I look forward to coming to some Google Hangouts and seeing how this Mamavation Bootcamp shakes out. Thanks, and have a great day.